Hey guys, Brandon Barber here, Brandon Barber Coaching Group. Okay, I'm getting ready to make phone calls. But one of the things that's holding me back from making phone calls is the fact that there might be some frustration, right? I have this frustration that's inside that remembers what it was like to make phone calls before where I wasn't successful. Like, what if I get on the call and nobody answers and nobody's home? Is it really worth my time to make these phone calls? What if I get on and everybody says no, or get away from me, or I don't want anything to do with this? So I'm remembering all that stuff thinking, do I really want to make phone calls? And in the back of my mind, my subconscious is trying to figure out ways to avoid that. Distractions, interruptions, things that can get me off task so that I don't make those phone calls. So what do? I got to get rid of the frustration, right? I got to make my mind or help my mind to identify that this is a positive thing. It's not a bad thing. So let's eliminate the frustration that might be there. Let's make our brains forget some of the negative stuff that maybe happened in the past. And we can do that by focusing on the things that we can control. So what I would do is I'd take out a piece of paper, blank piece of paper. Doesn't matter what piece of paper, blank piece of paper, right? And I'm going to write on this piece of paper, control and no control, and I'm going to draw a line right down the middle. So it can just simply look like this, control, no control. Pretty basic, right? Now, what I want to do is I want to focus on the things that I have no control of. So if I'm going to make these phone calls, what do I have no control of? I have no control of whether they answer. So I write that down, whether they answer. Okay? What else do I have no control of? I have no control over what they say. What they say. How about whether or not they're in a good mood? Can't control whether they're in a good mood. How about whether or not they've got these things going on in their life that's frustrating them, that's creating problems for them, and so they don't really want to talk to me? I can't control that stuff. What else can I control? I can't control their attitude. I can't control their thoughts. I can't control whether they have any preconceived notions about my coaching program. I can't control those things. Now, what frustrates me about making phone calls? And my guess is what you'll find is everything that you can't control and everything that frustrates you are one and the same. But I write it all down so I'm clear about that stuff. Now, let's let it go. I can't control this stuff, so let's absolutely let it go. Now, here's the thing. I have some things I can control, right? So what can I control? Picking up the phone and actually making phone calls. Making the phone calls. What else can I control? I can control my attitude, and that starts with how I sit. So I could sit like this and pick up the phone and make phone calls, or I could sit up like this, right? There's going to be a difference in my voice. My tone is going to be completely different when I'm sitting up like this. So I can control how I sit. What else can I control? I can control how I respond to their moods, how I respond to their attitude, how I respond to what they say and do. I can also control the outcome. I can care a great deal about what happens here, but I don't have to be attached to the outcome. Detaching myself from the outcome and just doing phone calls is one of the biggest things I can do, and I can control that. And I write my list. So I've got a list. Now, your list doesn't have to be perfect, but you get clear about what you can and can't control. Now, if I focus all of my energy on what I can control, it influences the stuff I can't control. Make sense? It's almost like I have power over the stuff I can't control. When I let go of the things I can't control, completely let go of them, I'm in control. And now I'm not frustrated. Now I can't wait to get on the phone and make phone calls. Tune in next time and I'll tell you how to get a little bit more excited about making phone calls. Good luck and go to work.